Hello everyone, how are you doing today? This is Dorothy and this is about I think this is about 2 a.m. I have to check. Yeah, it's about almost 2 a.m. in the morning and I just got up. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I decided to just have this short video, make this short video. Um because guys, to be honest with you, this journey or this whole thing is not something that I envisaged. I never believed that in my world or in my lifetime I will go through something like this. This thing is so painful, guys. Whew. It's so painful. And I am not doing this for pity, but I'm doing this to just make you understand how this whole thing goes, and also to probably encourage someone who's going through grief. It's a moment that you feel like you're all alone, regardless of the people around you. Even if you have 1 million people around you, it's like you're all alone. That is what grief does. Even if you have 5 million people talking to you at the same time, it's like you're all alone. There are times that you don't just want to talk. You just want to do your normal thing. Like, I just want to go through my daily schedule and do what I have to do to put food on my table. But at the back of my mind, at the back of my heart, the pain is enormous. And this type of pain, therapy cannot even take care of it. I'm serious. Therapy cannot take care of this type of pain. But I'm only living by the grace of God. And this journey had made me to know that there's truly a God somewhere. There's a God. There's God. He's real. Because each time I go through this mood of anger, mood of complaints, mood of, regrets, I fall back to God. And I'm not saying this because of anything, but I'm saying it based on my own experience. Remember, I said I'm making this video to encourage people. No matter how hard it looks, no matter how difficult it looks, no matter how painful it feels, if you can subject yourself to God, yes, there is God. Call on Him in your closet. Call on Him and ask Him to help you. Because it's only God that can help you. Guys, I have been spoken to by the best people, best therapists. I have to start another one very soon. But I have gone through the best therapy. I've been talked to by the most loving people. And my friend Real Talk with Auntie Adini has done extremely, extremely wonderful. She has done wonderfully well in my case. Or do I forget about Mookie, who's always there, calling, checking on me? But you know what? This time is a time that you have to dedicate to you and God. So I'm taking me and my Creator time. I'm taking it more seriously. Before, I don't used to, I would pray and then just let it be. But now I feel that I have someone I'm talking to. I feel like God is really hearing me. Regardless of anything happening, regardless of all the struggles, regardless of sometimes the devil or my heart will whisper to me, oh, these people really hurt you. Don't agree. Yeah, I will not forgive them. God knows that. And God will not hold me responsible for that. He will not. Because these people did the unthinkable. If by the time I was crying for my child over the years, if they had brought this child back to me, I am positive, 1,000,000% positive that my daughter will still be living today. Because I would have loved her. These people are like dogs. They are like pigs who do not deserve any good thing. And something precious was placed in their hands, and being the pigs that they are, they couldn't take care of that precious thing. Give them anything. Give even the strings that they said they have. They will not. They will also disappoint the world and themselves, because they won't be able to take care of these children. These people are not supposed to handle children. They're not supposed to be in the lives of children. With what they did to my daughter, they're not supposed to touch any other child. But because we live in this useless world, we live in this place that people don't really know the value of life. They cover every nonsense with the law. That's why these people still have the opportunity of holding on to children. You know, the last time I was saying that this man is over 63. I was wrong. He's 67, going to 68. His wife is 69. And if at this time they are just trying to get babies, then something is wrong. That shows how callous they are. Because with what has happened, these people should have just packed their kaya. They should just pack their kaya, go inside. They should have just forgotten everything about rearing children. Because it's obvious that they cannot rear children. You know, sometimes when God did not give people children, they'll start crying. You start complaining. Sometimes God will wait and wait until he knows you're ready to take care of those children. He will give them to you. And that's why people take years and years before they have children. Because God is just waiting. He's waiting to, see what they can do with children. Some Yoruba culture will say, go and get a child, and once you get another child to take care of, your own child will come. Those things happen and they work. You know why? God is using that time, that time that another child is with you, or somebody else's child is with you. He's using that time to wean you off everything that bars you from having your own children. At that time, he's recreating your heart. He's recreating your mind. He's recreating everything about you to make sure that when these children are eventually given to you, or when you eventually have these children, you'll be taking good care of them. But in the case of these people, they lost a child. It's not lost. They know what they did with my child. And then the next thing is to go and take twins. No, let me rephrase it. They got the twins out from wherever they know they got the twins from. Because that will also ring in their hearts forever. If those twins actually came from my daughter, no, these people don't finish themselves. Because even if I can do nothing, God will not allow them to go on with this evil. My daughter's spirit will not rest if they actually took something from my child to produce these twins. Or if my child was actually pregnant with these twins and she had these twins, God will judge them. And the spirit of my daughter will never rest until she shows them her anger. And right now, the prayer I pray these days is that whatever shrine they are going to tie the spirits of my daughter will not work. Because they ran off to Nigeria immediately, they buried my child. And I know why they ran off. They ran off to go and quickly tie her spirit. But they will not succeed because, guys, you will hear the story. They will not succeed. So this pain that I'm going through right now will judge them. This sleepless nights, I will lay on my bed, I can't sleep. I only function very well during the day because I'm doing a job that I really love. So it doesn't disturb my work. I function very well during the day, do my job. And as soon as my children, my daycare children leaves, it's like I'm back to my pain. Because actually these children numb me. They help me. They help me to breathe. So once they are here, I'm okay. But once they are gone, I go back to square one. So if you're going through this pain right now, I just want you to hold on to God. Because guys, He's the only person holding me. Like I said before, regardless of the million people I have behind me, regardless of my friends, my family, my loved ones, I still have this vacuum that only God can cover. It's only Him that can fill that vacuum that this whole thing has cost in my life. So why am I making this video? Like I said, I'm not making it for pity. but I'm making it to share with you my experience during this whole time. This is just a few minutes past 2, and I'm up here. I have to be up by, at least I have to open by 6:30. So that means I have to at least get myself ready before 6. But here I'm still awake. But one thing that I want you to know is that I still believe that God will heal my heart. He will heal my heart. And if you're going through this too, I want you to have that faith that God will heal your heart. This pain is a pain that is so intense. But what I do whenever I feel this pain is I just take a deep breath. I just breathe in and out, and I ask God to help me. And trust me, God listens to my prayers. So this ranting this morning is just to allow you to see how my day starts and ends. I get up at this time, and then maybe after this I go back to sleep a little bit, and then it will be time for me to start my work. And then when the children leaves, I don't have anywhere to go. I just sit. But I'm trying to change that. What I decided to do, what I did last week that helped me was, after the children leaves, I'll just go to the store, just drive down to any store and just walk around the store, pick whatever I want. And because I love decoration, maybe some clothing, but I love to decorate. So I always go to a store that has decorations. I look around, I go to furniture stores that have a lot of decorations, decors. I look around and I just window shop. And if I see anything I like, I pick up. So by the time I go around the stores, it will be like 9 o'clock when the stores are closing, sometimes 10 o'clock when the stores are closing. I come back home, I take my shower and just lay down and I sleep. So when I do that, those days, the days that I do that, I sleep and I sleep good. But any nights that I just come in and take a shower and go to sleep, I wake up at 2. So the best bet for anyone going through this is to while away your time. Once, especially if you're alone. If you're with people, it could be a different ball game. But I'm all alone in this house. So when the children leaves, what I do is just go out to the store. As soon as the last child leaves, I get in my car and I drive to any store of my choice and I look around, window shop and pick 1 or 2 things. And I come home and I take my shower and I sleep. I don't want to bore you too much, but I want you to know that I appreciate you all for always being there for me. And this journey, I'm going to make good of it. Yeah, I'm going to make good of it. And I'm going to make good of it. No matter how hard it seems, I'm going to be fine. And I believe God is going to take care of the whole situation. So I just wanted to rant. I felt like talking. At least that's why I'm making this video. But I believe God, and I believe He's taking care of everything, and He will completely do that. Thank you for listening to my rants. But hey, it is what it is. Have a good day ahead.